Yeah, I'm sure you've heard the saying that perception is reality. hmm What you perceive is the reality. It's amazing how you can be in a room with another person and the other person will say, wow, the day is going by really slow. And you'll say, no, today's going by really fast. The idea is that what you perceive becomes. You can be in the exact same space and feel totally different from the person next to you. And that's how powerful perception is. It's amazing what perception does to a person because it affects the way you conduct yourself. It affects the way you react to things and has a lot of impact. So then when I sit back and think, I think of the perception of people who do not live in the United States. Currently, the touring industry is at a dead stop. It's been halted, not sure for how long, but prior to all of this, I remember giving tours to people from other countries. Very amazing when you interact with people who do not live in the United States. They're here visiting. You see their glow. You see their love. I mean, they have a love, a genuine love. And it would always amaze me. I would give walking tours of Hollywood, Beverly Hills, and downtown Los Angeles. I remember doing a tour for people from Canada and, talking about things, and there was an enthusiasm. And then people from Australia, people from Germany, people from other places in Europe. It's amazing to see the vibration, and I found that very fascinating. Their perception is different because they're coming from a place outside of the U.S. with a different way of life, a different rhythm, a different vibration. And focusing in on Los Angeles, usually when people would visit Los Angeles, they would do the West Coast tour, right? They would stay in LA for maybe 2 days or 3 days, and then they would go to San Diego, San Francisco, maybe do Vegas and try to squeeze in Arizona. They would want to see as much as they can on the West Coast before they go back home. And the level of enthusiasm was very amazing to see. And I said to myself, this is their perception, and their perception is their reality. And this reality for them is one of love, genuine love. And I said, what's my perception? How do I feel? Today, it's cool to ignore gratitude. It's fashionable, it's trendy. Ignore gratitude. Do not give gratitude any elevation at all. Only focus on the things that you are upset about. That seems to be the new culture. Focus all of your energy on the things that you do not like, the things that upset you, because granted, there is a lot of things that exist right now that would be very upsetting. I challenge you to do this. Go the other way. Go the other way. I challenge you to reroute your thought. Try to think about the things that you are grateful for, or better yet, I'll ask you the question, what are you grateful for? Is there anything that you are thankful for? And if so, why do you spend so many of your days thinking of the opposite? So this is my challenge for you this week. And if you need to write these down, feel free. It's actually good because if you write it down, you can see it. If you have an eraser board, if you have little sticky notes, if you have whatever, write it down. Put it up on the fridge. Write it on the eraser board. Just clean the eraser board, and you're only going to put what you're grateful for on the board. You know, right now we have a very big homeless problem in Los Angeles. You know, it's pretty bad. It's gotten really, and it takes me back to the year 1988. I was 12, and my mother took me to Skid Row. And this is back when we used to go shopping. She used to take me shopping. I was in middle school at the time, and I would get clothes from the alley in downtown LA. It's an area of the fashion district where you can get some pretty good clothes for decent prices. And so she wanted me to pay attention to the surrounding environment right next door to it, to the location. Back in 1988, you saw maybe, I don't know, maybe two tents every other block or every 2 blocks. It was very spread out and not as compact as it is today. But she said, look out the window. As we're, riding through, she said, look out the window. And I did, and I noticed that there were people living on the streets. And I was 12 years old, and from that point on, I said, I will never complain about anything ever again, because what that showed me was there are people less fortunate than I. And so, no complaints since 1988. I really do hope that we can resolve these issues. I really do. We'll see what happens. Some people feel that there's no way to fix it, but I circle back to the idea of being grateful. Are you grateful that you have clothes on your back? Are you grateful that you have food on your table? Are you grateful that you have a roof over your head? What are you grateful for? Is there anything to be grateful for? So write these things down. Find all of the things that you are grateful for. Gratitude expansion. Gratitude expansion. To stimulate, create, and elevate things that you will be grateful for. More things to be grateful for. Because remember, wherever your thoughts dwell the most, that's what elevates. Be grateful. Find it. Find it. And if you don't have it, create it. You can. You can change the energy in your space right now. The vibration that's around you, you can change it. And you know where it starts. Thought. Thought. God is in you. No need to look up, it's already there. And when you connect, the power elevates. And you can call it the God force. Some of you do not believe in a higher power. You might be agnostic or atheist. That's fine. This applies to you as well because you have the gift. It's your birthright. Gratitude expansion. If more people, I'm talking as a collective, if more and more and more people had a feeling of gratitude, imagine the vibration that would be coming from your neighbor. Imagine the vibration that would be coming city to city, county to county, state to state. That's a powerful vibration, man. Gratitude expansion, the idea of either being grateful or creating things that will inspire gratitude. Just for this week, see if you can do it.